Welcome to this explainer, 8th graders. Today, we're basically acting as your personal guide to mastering the art of presentation skills. We completely know the feeling. You've put in all the hard work, you've done the deep research, and then the teacher drops the bomb. You have to present it to the class. Cue the panic, right? Well, don't worry. Think of this as your masterclass in bringing your ideas to life off the page and making sure all of that incredible effort truly shines.
So let's dive right into this very real fear. Have you ever just frozen up in front of the class? Like your palms got instantly sweaty, your knees felt like pure jelly, you worried your voice might crack, or you literally forgot your own name? Listen, feeling nervous before speaking is completely normal. It happens to the absolute best of us. But today, we're going to learn how to conquer that feeling together and transform that nervous energy into pure presentation power.
It's a bit of a harsh truth, but it's definitely one we need to face. Great research plus poor delivery, that literally equals a lost audience. You could have the most groundbreaking findings in the history of 8th grade, but if your delivery falls flat, you can so quickly cause your listeners to tune out or completely misunderstand your main points. Your delivery is the vehicle that carries your brilliant research straight into your audience's minds.
Section 1. Why public speaking matters.
You see, practicing your public speaking isn't just about snagging a good grade on today's school project. Public speaking is a lifelong skill. Building your ability to speak clearly and engage listeners right now will directly set you up for success in future job interviews, leadership positions, and community involvement. Whether you're pitching a business idea 10 years from now, leading a team, or advocating for a cause you deeply care about, the confidence you build right here today is going to be your foundation.
Section 2. Finding your inner confidence.
Now, before we even look at where to put your hands or how fast to talk, the Godly Learners series secures your secret weapon, a strong spiritual foundation. The course highlights this incredibly profound, empowering truth from 2 Timothy 1:7. For the Spirit God gave us does not make us timid, but gives us power, love, and self-discipline. The whole idea here is to hold on to this when you're standing up there. You aren't meant to be timid. You have the power and self-discipline to overcome any anxiety. It's an absolutely incredible anchor to hold on to when those nerves hit.
Section 3. Mastering voice and body.
Okay, so now it's time to figure out how to actually translate that inner piece into outward physical presence. When you're up there, you absolutely want to stand tall, make strong eye contact, and use natural hand gestures. This physically invites your audience in. On the flip side, avoid pacing nervously back and forth or using your index cards like a shield to hide your face. Actually, scratch that, it's more like a wall. The moment you look only at your paper, you instantly break the connection with your listeners.
And hey, your voice is just as important as your body language, so really focus on vocal control. Speak clearly, enunciate those words, control your pace so you aren't rushing through your brilliant research like a runaway train, and manage your volume. You need to be loud enough for the person in the very back row to hear you, but, without shouting. A steady, controlled voice totally commands the room.
But look, even with great posture and a strong voice, the jitters might still happen, and that is completely okay. The absolute best way to manage them is to prepare thoroughly beforehand. If you feel those nerves creeping in right before your name is called, just take slow, deep breaths. Let the oxygen do its work. Always remind yourself that practice is the absolute best cure for anxiety. The more familiar you are with your material, the less room there is for fear to sneak in.
Section 4. 3 ways to practice.
Because knowing you should practice is one thing, but knowing exactly how to practice? Well, that's where the magic happens. Welcome to the Practice Playbook. Start by practicing aloud, alone, in front of a mirror. Yes, it might feel a little goofy at first, but it lets you watch your posture and your facial expressions. Next, graduate to video review. Prop up a phone, record yourself, and watch it back to spot specific areas for improvement. Finally, peer practice. Present to a classmate or a friend and ask for their brutally honest feedback. Every single method layers on a whole new level of preparation.
Section 5. Rapid-fire review.
Let's do a really quick mental check-in based directly on your homework questions. Name one way to reduce nervousness before speaking. What comes to mind based on what we've just covered? Well, if you answered taking slow, deep breaths or thoroughly practicing your presentation beforehand, you are absolutely right and well on your way to success. Make sure you keep those tools right in your back pocket.
Section 6. Education, morality, and peace.
Let's zoom out for a second and tie this entire skill set back to the core philosophy of the heroesmartacademy Godly Learners series. The curriculum makes a pretty striking statement. Education without morality will hurt. Biblical morality is intertwined with education here for a very specific reason. Because really, what is the point of being incredibly smart, exceptionally educated, and a fantastic public speaker if you use those skills to make bad choices that hurt yourself and others? True education builds character right alongside intelligence.
The source material highlights how the Bible explicitly promises genuine peace of mind when we keep our minds spiritual. Think about how that applies to our exact topic today. Even in highly stressful, totally nerve-wracking situations, like delivering a major public speaking presentation in front of all your peers, grounding your mind spiritually is presented as a way to offer a true, lasting peace that cuts right through the anxiety.
So as we wrap up this explainer, I really want to leave you with a challenge. As you master your public speaking skills, present your research with newfound confidence, and grow into a capable young adult, you have to ask yourself this ultimate, life-defining question: will you use your education and your voice to build peace or bring pain? The choice and the floor is absolutely yours.